What's up? Welcome back to another video. First of all, congratulations to Jacklyn for surpassing 160,000 subscribers. Big milestone. Congratulations to her from everyone here at NBT FAM. And now into the meat of the video. This video we are discussing and reacting to Jacklyn's official product launch video. Let's get into it. So before we do that, grab a cold brew or coffee, probably a cold brew. Let's get stuck in. Alright, so let's get straight into this, okay? So, this has chapters, so I assume we're gonna be answering some questions. Let's watch it.
Hey, I'm Jacklyn, and I just launched a tech product.
This was actually a picture that she uploaded to her Instagram NBT products, so definitely check that out.
For the last 6 years, I've produced hundreds of different videos to try to help you make the best.
This was part of her, this narration was actually part of her Twitter intro.
Buying decision. But today, the tables are turning because I just launched my own. Meet NBT times Dive Tap. A card that lets you share your online world with anyone with just a tap.
Yeah, so this is her Twitter announcement video, which is dope to see it actually in full 16:9 because it was compressed to a 9:16 aspect ratio when she uploaded it to Twitter.
Like this.
Wow.
You can share anything you want with anyone you want. All you have to do is tap your card to their phone.
This is awesome.
Contact information, profile which houses it all can be shared with just a tap. And customizing what you're sharing only takes...
You can see the hidden references there of the two cards, which is very good.
If you're part of the NBT community, then you know I'm a huge fan of hidden references.
Right after we mentioned hidden references.
Cold brew coffee and tap. So our first 4 designs have it all. The cold brew one is a picture of the cold brew that I actually drink every day.
Fun fact, that grey background there in the background is actually her Jarvis sit-stand desk from her 2018 office.
Taken by yours truly. The classic one is the one to buy if you dig a clean design with a text flare. The limited one is just that, limited. It's going to change every single month to correspond.
Yes, she has the August intro logo coming out next week, so be sure to stay tuned because we will be covering that in depth on NBT FAM.
With the monthly logos that we do. And finally, the logo one. This is for the person that wants to rock the NBT brand everywhere they go. If that's you, honestly, thank you so much. That's like the honor of a lifetime.
Okay. That's awesome.
So last week I actually did a live stream, like launching this thing with you.
Oh, that's what that was. So it was the live stream.
You guys were absolutely incredible.
More people?
I had so much.
Eshu, a big member of NBT FAM is there.
And we're actually like getting close to possibly backorder territory for Drop 1.
Wow.
Drop 1 ends on July 31st. So we're getting there. You guys
be sure to get your card.
Crushing the sales on this, and I'm so appreciative and grateful. In case you missed that live
Salt
stream
lamp.
launch, I want to, in this video, talk a little bit about what I talked about in that live stream, but also answer questions that I've been seeing.
There's the cold brew that she drinks every day. More cold brew, Polaroid, smartphone amplifier projector sort of thing, and that is a bunch of encyclopedias, which is interesting.
You guys about the product, and also tell you the story behind each design, the overall card.
This is really cool,
etc. Because there's a lot here, and I want to include you guys in a moment because you guys literally launched this with me, and you're the only reason it's successful. So let's do that. All right, so let's.
Well, that's so great now that she's including the whole community in it because, you know, the community is something that she's trying to build and it is a significant aspect of NBT.
Turn back the clocks to how this product started. So about 6 or 8 months ago,
Ooh.
Luke, who is the co-founder of Dive, the company I'm partnering on this with, and also a good friend of mine, a
graphic designer,
collaborator on a ton of different NBT projects, he sent me a video of this plain card, and he tapped it against his phone, and his Hydrin profile popped up. Hydrin is a service that lets you put like multiple links on one page, like Linktree, but cooler.
Like Linktree, but cooler. Let me interject there. What did I mean by when I said gooder? Did I really say gooder? I don't know. I meant to say better. I don't know. I'm caffeine deprived. Yeah, it is much cooler. I'll leave a link to Hydrin down below where you can set up your card.
Mind blown when I saw that, and I texted him and I was like, hey, I've been wanting to launch a tech product for a while. I want to make sure that it's really cool, provides value to my audience, plays into this community feeling, and is affordable. I think we could collaborate and make a version of this card for my audience that would be pretty
All the
cool.
cards?
He was interested. Ronnie, the other co-founder of Dive, was also interested. And then the work began. So since that initial idea, it's evolved a ton, and I've been consulting with them since then, looking at like the product progress, but then also consulting on how to tell like the best story around the product and the marketing aspects, and then obviously working on all of the designs.
So storytelling is a big aspect of NBT now. Jacklyn, she loves storytelling, and it's a very big core aspect of the actual content she makes now. So that was important to her, obviously, and that's very valuable because she does tell the story of the card very well.
With Luke, like, we poured our hearts into the design, so I'm so stoked that people are liking them. I want to talk a little bit about like what each design signifies. So let's take a look at the classic one, which
So these are
by far one of my
references.
favorite designs, which I'm going to say about every single design, to be honest. And this is a good point to note that these are NFC cards, so they will only work with your phone if you have NFC and you're able to use it. So that's an important note. Don't buy it if you don't have NFC enabled.
Also, only available in the US at the moment. I am, myself and a few others were inquiring about that. They are working on bringing them to other countries.
Phone. With the classic one and all the other designs, we wanted to make sure that we designed something
Cold brew.
that looked really cool. So even if you didn't know
I touched my iMac, and that is going to... it's full of fingerprints anyways.
NBT, you could still buy it and really like it. And when you look at it, it's just like this clean design with
Apple Watch
tech glare,
band,
but it also has
AirPods,
a ton of hidden references
smartphones,
to NBT stuff. So the hand
rings.
in the bottom left corner, that the rings on it is supposed to represent my hand. So those rings are the ones that I frequently wear in video.
You'll notice that the B-roll was shot on a different day because the nail polish, that's something that we're tracking now on Twitter.
Obviously baby blue and pink because that's the channel colors. Above that,
That
there's
is really
actually
cool.
Cold brew, because you guys know I love cold brew, so how could it not
Who
be on
doesn't
the
love
card?
cold brew?
And if you actually flip that, the cold brew is the camera, because I'm super into videography and photography, and
You can see a little digital dive sign down there, which is cool.
a camera is also
Salt lamp.
Next to that, you have a mocha pot, which again relates to coffee.
That's what
and
that
then,
is.
Above that, we also have a cold brew jar. Yeah.
Who doesn't love cold brew?
Coffee and cold brew. Then some headphones and a message bubble, obviously playing into the text.
Oh, iMessage bubble. That's what that is. That's
And also a
cool.
video player. And then the other thing on the card is actually a vinyl record player, because I've been getting really into like building out my
That's
vinyl
one that
collection.
Microsoft
And
sent
also,
her.
I think paying homage to vintage tech is super important. Like looking at the story of where we
Mm-hmm.
were and where we are now. It's fascinating to me. I love old tech, so I thought it had to be on the card. That's the classic one. Really big fan of it. I've been seeing tons of photos of it on social media, which is amazing.
She's including
All right,
photos
let's
from
look
other people who got it. Shout out to you if you got in the video.
at the next one, which is the limited one. So this
changes
limited
every
design you're
month.
seeing right now will only be available until July 31st at 11:59 p.m. And that's
I wonder if someone will wait until 11:59 p.m. to actually order theirs.
because it's going to update every month
Hmm.
to correspond with the NBT theme logos.
We have to stay up till 12 p.m. that night just to see exactly what they
The
updated
logos are
to.
obviously a huge deal on the channel now. Like, there's a whole event around them,
Yeah,
and I have big
it's
plans
pretty
to
good.
keep expanding that and doing more and more things around it. It's so much fun if you're new here and you don't know what it is. Basically, every month we create a new version of the NBT logo that corresponds to a theme. For example, like
That is really cool.
campfire or summer camp. And then in the logo, there's references to things in tech, to things I like, to things the NBT community sends in. Like, if you send in, you like tennis, you might see a tennis racket.
And there was someone who sent in that they liked tennis a while ago, probably around May, February, that time frame. And there was a tennis net, in there. So that is true.
One of the designs. True story, that's actually happened. So that's
There.
their goal with them. This one is just smashing it.
Fun fact, I think those are hair clips, which is interesting. And the B-roll is
Right now,
very
you guys are
nice
killing the sales in
for
it,
this.
which is honestly such an honor for me. And then the overall theme is like a nostalgic campfire theme. And yeah,
That is
I'm in
dope.
love with this card. Alright, next card is the cold brew one, featuring my incredibly watered down cold brew right now.
Who doesn't love cold brew?
This card is so special to me because the photo was actually taken by me. There's like that personal element to it. Maybe you'll dig that, maybe you could not care less. But
That
I
is
still think
cool.
it's a really cool card. If you're an avid coffee drinker like myself, you'll dig it, I think. Since such an avid coffee drinker, there were so many things that I really, like, we had to get right on it. So we spent months on this one design. It's gone through countless iterations. So it is about one trying to perfect the cold brew card. It just is not looking like it should look. I feel like it should look cold when you first see it. So
Yep.
I'm trying right now to take some photos of the coffee with ice in it. I just took like 7 gigabytes of the same photo. I think
That's
I'm finally
cool,
nailed,
though.
like, that cold look. Like, it looks cold when you first look at it.
There's a little NBT logo there. You're probably not going to see it on the iMac.
I'm digging. I'm a fan of that. So this is a cold brew one. Even if no one buys it, like, it just had to be a thing because I love cold
A
brew.
load of people
And
bought
then
it,
we
right?
have the logo one. And the reason why this one is so special to me is it represents all of this.
And this is really interesting now that she changed the perspective of the video because of how, it engaged the
I'm
user.
filming a video, and there are 1, 2, 3,
that light with the tape on it was actually a light she set up and she posted on Twitter.
6 lights that I had to set up to shoot it, and I'm shooting all by myself, and I'm messing around with C-stands and just spending like hours trying to get like the A-roll to look as good as possible. And it represents doing that hundreds of different...
That's the picture she uploaded to Twitter.
...different times, and you guys supporting it every single time I've done it, supporting those hundreds of videos.
Oh, it's a gel lamp. That's interesting.
International travel for public speaking about tech and YouTube, like...
There we go.
Life at phone events, and talking with you every single day on Twitter and Discord and all these different things. Like, this logo represents the community that we've built, and I can't wait to see what it represents like 6 more years from now.
We'd love to see NBT cold brew, by the way. Bring that on.
And also, just in general for these cards, I wanted to make sure that they were affordable and that price wasn't a barrier for most people. And it was only fitting that the logo one...
Oh, that's one of the props that she uploaded to Twitter a couple of days ago, which is interesting.
The most affordable one. So this one is $13 with that included shipping.
That is really good.
So those are the designs.
In my opinion, the tech is really, really, really underpriced.
And Luke and I poured our hearts into them. We spent months on them, dozens of versions. Luke's incredible. We had so much fun doing it too. Like, if you're not having fun doing something, it's just not worth it. And it was so much fun. 6.5 years ago, and I was just like a 13-year-old kid.
Come on, focus back on me, camera. Come on. Focus back on me. Come on. You can do it. Come on.
And my entire world changed.
So just bear with me if I'm having some trouble.
Since then, that's become like my to it than that, but that's like the main thing. And now not only do I get to open stuff on a daily basis, but then you guys are now opening a product that I've worked on. So that's incredible to me.
We also did a review of it, so if you want to check that out, if that's your thing, if you don't care, don't mind, but we'll leave a link down below to that as well. I have to ask myself, what was with that self-promo there? I don't know. But yeah, it's there if you want to, I suppose.
I just want to like state how grateful I am to you, to Dive for partnering with me on this and just going above and beyond and making incredible products. Obviously, a lot of their other services that I'm not involved in are amazing too.
Dive is also launching their beta in a couple of days before the end of July, so that'll be a really fun thing.
And I want to thank my creator friends that are posting photos of the product and enjoying it. And I just want to thank you for opening up all these doors that I didn't even know were possible to open. You have enabled countless opportunities for me, and I so appreciate you. I'm so excited a lot of you are liking this product. I'm so excited about the product. Like, I'm so bullish on the idea. I really believe in the product. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is I feel like the next product has got to be NBT cold brew coffee.
Yes, everyone loves cold brew.
I'm obsessed. So let me know if you're aligned with that in the comments.
Cold brew,
Thank you so much
yes.
for all of your support. I'm so excited to keep making tech
You can still see the cold brew glass there, which is fun.
videos and building this community with you. I honestly think that we have one of the best tech communities. You guys are all so wholesome and amazing and smart, and yeah, kind. All the good things. Thank you so much for watching this video, for your time, for everything, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Hashtag NBT Fan. Yes. Wow. Okay, that video was amazing, and Jacklyn put her heart and soul into this video and the product in general. And even from our experience here at NBT FAM, checking out the product because of Eshu's donation of the footage and his feedback, which allowed us to put together our comprehensive video on it. It is an incredible product. It's underpriced for what it offers. To give it that fair price point, that price isn't a barrier. It gives you the opportunity to really dive deep into it, to really feel like you are a member of a community. The card is really cool. It fits in something as simple as the wallet case on your phone, or in your back pocket, or wherever it is. Whatever you have, if you get the card, you're not going to be disappointed, because the card enables you to support Jacklyn as a creator, and just in general to be an awesome member of NBT community. So, with that, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button for cold brew, subscribe, comment down below, let us know what your favourite NBT card is, or let us know if you actually watched the video yourself. And we'll catch you next one. Goodbye.